Hey designers, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Foundation, so stick around. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a try. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Foundation, and the reason why I wanted to try it, give you guys my first impressions, is because it is on Hollar for about $3. That's how much I got it for, and as a matter of fact, the other day, I saw that it was on a brief price drop for $1. It's back up to $3 now, unless they've sold out, but wanted to show you guys my first impressions to know if it's even worth spending that $3 on. I've never used it before, so I'm excited about this. It does look like it has a pump top, so let's see. Oh, okay, that's coming out like a mousse. I didn't realize that it was a mousse. All right, so never used a mousse. I'm guessing we just dot it on the face like we usually do. Now this one is in the color number 40 natural beige. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a little dark for me, but that's okay because I just wanted to get it to let you guys know what I thought of the consistency and the actual foundation itself before you guys wasted your money on it. That's the bad thing about Hollar, is that they don't have, or I didn't notice anyway, a lot of colors to choose from, because I'm guessing that it's probably either like a closeout thing, maybe some of the foundation colors that didn't sell as popularly as others, or I'm not really exactly sure how Hollar works, but at any rate, there wasn't a lot of color range, but it at least lets you know in case there's more colors on the shelf in your local drugstore or big box store, if it's something that you might even be interested in. I am gotta tell you, wow, that looks gorgeous on the very onset. I would say it's probably about a medium coverage. It's very dewy-like. It's got a very dewy consistency. Let's get just a little bit more on this first side of my face. I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques full face brush. And then on the other side, we're going to apply it with the Real Techniques sponge to see if it looks any different with application, because sometimes it does. Sometimes different foundations actually look better applied different ways. Some of them actually even look better just applied with your finger. The smell of this foundation is interesting. It's not a bad smell. It's not an offensive smell. It just doesn't really smell like normal makeup foundations, if that makes sense. It's got just a little bit of an odor to it. It's not bad, it's just a little different. So that's curious. I gotta tell you guys, not sure how well you're seeing that, but that is actually very beautiful. It's supposed to give you a photo finished airbrushed appearance to it. I gotta say, I think it is. I think it is. Now let's try the other side with the sponge and see what happens. I will tell you, be very careful squeezing that out because it comes out in a hurry and it really isn't taking a lot of product, so don't be wasteful, which I think could be easy to do with that type of foam coming out of there. Well, I think both sides are looking about the same. I don't know that there's really a better applicator on that. I think that the sponge side looks about the same as the brush side. If I look at it real close up, it does appear that this side is thinned out just a little bit more, which is that naturally occurs when you use a beauty blender or a sponge of any kind, because the little bit of moisture in that sponge is going to thin out the foundation, but it doesn't change the appearance of it, in my opinion. You can see how nice and dewy this is. It feels wet on my skin right now, so we're just going to have to see. I'm going to let this set for just a minute. I'm going to finish my full face and then I'll let you know exactly what I'm thinking. There you have it. all finished up now, and I gotta tell you, I am loving this foundation, you guys. I am really loving it, but the true test is gonna be how it wears throughout the day, because I do have extremely oily skin, and not a lot of foundations actually work with oily skin. Let's just be honest. So I'll be curious to see how this is going to wear. If you're as curious as I am, then you're gonna wanna follow over on the vlog channel. I'll have that channel link for you down below, because that's where I'm gonna be showing the progress all throughout today to see how this foundation is gonna wear and what's gonna happen once the oils in my skin start to peek back through. But I did already have my face moisturized and my primer on there before we even got started, and I gotta say, I love the way it looks. It dried up so nice and light. It was feeling a little bit wet and a little bit heavy whenever I first applied it, but it dried in really super nice. One thing I did notice about this foundation though is that there's some teeny little flecks of sparkle. I wouldn't necessarily call it a glitter, but there is some sparkle in there, which is what I'm thinking gives you that luminous glow. So nothing too like, bam, you got glitter on your face, but something to be aware of just in case you don't even like the little bit of sparkle. I'm going to insert a couple of photos right here because this is supposed to be a photo ready foundation, and let's see what it's going to look like. A photo without a flash, and then I'm going to put in here a photo with a flash. That way you can see if there's any flashback at all with this foundation. But I gotta tell you, on a first impression, I'm loving it. So let's just keep wearing it throughout the day. Check over there on the vlog channel and let's see how it does together. All right, I want to thank all of you so very much for watching. Remember, you were created for purpose, so go be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.